Howdy. I know I look a little bit dark in this. It's because I'm in Texas and it's an afternoon and it's hot, so I'm sitting in the shade. Deal with it. Tell you what. So first off, let me say up front that there's two things you're gonna get in any video that I make. So I hope you see this so that you can understand that, like I said right up front. Number one, a lot of people talk about liars. A lot of people, you know, you'll see on TikTok videos, Facebook videos, whatever, when the subject comes up, there's, oh, I hate a liar, I hate a liar, I hate a liar. I'm not saying I like liars. I'm not saying I tolerate liars. I'm saying that I understand liars, okay? I'm not saying it's right, but I'm saying I understand why it happens. We're human. The vast majority of lies is because we either want something that we know we can't get by normal means, or we've gone and done something that we knew we shouldn't do, and we don't want to get in trouble for it. We lie about it. Again, I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying I understand what happens. My big deal is hypocrites. I cannot stand a hypocrite. There is no reason to be a hypocrite. Do not go and complain about somebody doing something, or demean them or outright vilify them for doing something or believing something, and then you're turning right around and doing the same thing or something just as bad. Okay? There is no excuse for that. Okay? I cannot tolerate a hypocrite. I will not tolerate a hypocrite. Am I saying I'm perfect? No. Nobody's perfect. I don't expect anybody to be perfect. What I do hope is that people try their best to be their best. But I will. I'm not going to talk. I don't tolerate hypocrisy. Okay, if this is okay for you, then don't say it's okay, not okay for somebody else, and vice versa. The other thing is, I go by logic, okay, and common freaking sense. Period. All right. There's so many people today getting up in their feels about stuff, and oh well, I'm upset and I'm upset. Then you've got no business making a decision. Okay, you've got to look at things logically. For example, I'll tell you right now, I'm a Christian. All right, I believe in God. I believe that He sent His only Son to be sacrificed so that His blood could wash away my sins if I recognize and accept Him as my Savior, as a covenant between me and God. That's my business. Okay? I don't expect everybody else to believe that way. I don't even expect all Christians to believe the way I believe. Matter of fact, one of the reasons I believe the way I believe about Christianity is because I was raised around a bunch of different denominations. Okay? Not going to get into that right now. But I understand and accept that I'm a Christian, but I live in a nation of non-Christians also live here. And that's fine, and I accept that. I'm not trying to force my beliefs on anybody. On the flip side, I don't want anybody else forcing their beliefs on me. Okay? What I want is a logical, common sense compromise or whatever that's fair to, sometimes it's not everybody, but it's as many people as possible. You get what I'm saying? Just logic. I'm going to give you a simple example, a very simplified example of what logic is, in case there's any misconceptions. 9 times 3 equals 27. Fact. Okay, that is an immutable fact. We have developed a numerical system wherein the value of 9 multiplied by the value of 3 equals 27. Period. End of story. That's fact. Done. Okay? Here's an example of logic. 35 divided by x equals 7. Solve for x. Okay? It's not a fact. You're given a proposition, if you will, and you're trying to figure out the answer, the missing piece or whatever, based on knowledge and evidence that you've already witnessed, that you do know. Okay? I'll give you another example of logic. Let's say, I know there are plenty of you out there who are in or have been in a marriage or a very committed relationship. Okay? Talking about the kind of relationship where you either live together or you're over at each other's places all the time. You've probably got a toothbrush in their bathroom, a drawer and a chest of drawers with your clothes in it. Maybe you drive each other's vehicles. Maybe you've helped pay a bill for each other, or, driven each other's vehicles somewhere. I'm talking about a committed relationship for a few years. All right. Let's say you're in this marriage / committed relationship, whichever, for a few years. Like I said, committed relationship. And one day you start noticing that your significant other is doing things like, when you walk in a room, they're hanging the phone up real fast, or clicking the screen off, or they're closing the window on the computer real fast when you walk in, or you ask them, hey, who was that on the phone? And they're, oh, it was so-and-so, so-and-so, or it was nobody, nothing important. Or even, you ask them, where were you this weekend? They say, oh, I was out of town, I was with so-and-so. And you know for a fact, or you find out later, that so-and-so wasn't even in town that weekend. You know what I'm saying, okay? Till it gets to the point where you're like, there's enough shisty stuff going on here. And you bring it up to this person and you say, hey, we're in this committed relationship. We're supposed to be honest and open and dedicated to each other. And there's enough suspicious stuff been going on that I've got reason to have doubts or whatever. And I want to look through your phone. I want you to unlock your phone and hand it to me. And I want to look through your, personal messages or your social media. And this person goes, nope, no way. No way I'm unlocking my phone and handing it to you. No way, not happening. Nope, no sir, no way. What does your common sense tell you? Okay? Now we all know. What does your common sense tell you? So let's take that same logic. And let's say you've got this company, this huge company, that's based in America, but it's got, offices and subsidiaries, whatever, across the world. Huge company, millions of employees, and it's an employee-owned company. People work for the company, but they're invested in the company, And let's say this company, the higher-ups or whatever, which in an employee-owned organization, they're usually elected by the employees. Let's say that they hire somebody to do a certain job for the company, accounting or business interactions, whatever. This person is doing this job for your company for a few years, and a bunch of money comes up missing, and there's a couple of business deals that go really wrong for some of the employees, and they lose their jobs or something. And it gets to the point where the officers of the company, or the board, finally gets to the point where they go to this person that they hired to overrun this huge division of the company, overseeing a lot of the employees, the employee owners' money. And they tell this person, hey, we hired you to do this job, but there's been some questionable stuff going on, it looks like it's decisions made by you, and there's a lot of money missing that we're looking through the books and we can't figure out where it went, we're going to have to look through your computers and stuff and see what's going on. So hand over your stuff, give us access. And this person goes, nope, not doing it, not let you look through my computers and stuff, to the point where them and their assistants smash SIM cards in phones. They smash hard drives out of computers, set them on fire, try to burn down servers that actually company business was not supposed to be done on. Okay? Again, what does your logic tell you? Okay? If your logic's going to tell you what it tells you about the example with the personal relationship, what does it tell you about this situation? Okay? And by the way, you do know who I'm referring to, right? It's freaking logic. That's all I'm talking about, man. Is I want to address things logically, with common sense, based on precedent and stuff that we know. All right? So, I've been thinking about making videos for a while, but now something's happened that I really think, hey man, I'm gonna have to speak up and say something. And I'm gonna try not to meander and wander, but